If you place these watches next to high-end luxury pieces, most people wouldn't even notice a difference. So what really makes a watch look expensive? And why do some timepieces instantly give off that premium feel, even when their price is surprisingly low? It all comes down to a few key details: the finishing, the materials, the dial design, the balance, and the overall presence on the wrist. Once you start paying attention to these elements, you'll never look at watches the same way again. Because you begin to realize something important: a watch doesn't have to be expensive to look expensive. Sometimes, it's not the price that defines luxury, it's the way the watch is designed and how it carries itself. And in today's video, we're exploring 10 watches that prove exactly that. Timepieces that look far more expensive than they actually are. Trust me, some of these are so well designed, you won't believe how affordable they really are. Number 10. Orient Bambino is one of the most popular entry-level dress watches, widely admired for delivering a classic luxury-inspired design at an affordable price. It is known for its elegant and timeless aesthetic, featuring a polished stainless steel case that typically measures around 40 to 42 millimeters, making it suitable for both formal and semi-formal wear. The most striking element of the Bambino is its domed crystal, which adds a vintage charm and creates a subtle distortion effect at the edges, enhancing its old-school elegance. The dial design is clean and refined, often featuring simple batten or leaf-style hands, applied indices, and a minimalist layout that emphasizes readability and sophistication. Inside, the Orient Bambino is powered by an in-house automatic movement, which is one of its strongest selling points in its price category. This self-winding mechanism relies on wrist motion, eliminating the need for a battery, and it also supports manual winding in most versions. Number 9. Seiko Presage Cocktail Time is a watch collection that perfectly captures the idea of refined elegance inspired by the atmosphere of luxury cocktail bars, where light, texture, and subtle details come together in a sophisticated way. What immediately makes this watch stand out is its dial design, which is widely considered one of the most visually striking in its category. The sunburst and textured dial patterns reflect light in a soft, layered manner, creating a sense of depth that changes depending on the viewing angle. This gives the watch a living, dynamic personality on the wrist, rather than a flat or static appearance. The case is crafted in polished stainless steel, usually sized in a classic dress watch proportion that sits comfortably on most wrists without feeling bulky. Its thin profile allows it to slide easily under a shirt cuff, reinforcing its identity as a formal timepiece. The domed crystal adds a vintage-inspired touch, slightly magnifying the dial edges and enhancing the overall elegance. Number 8. Tissot Heritage Visodate Automatic is a refined dress watch that blends vintage-inspired design with Swiss mechanical craftsmanship, making it a timeless piece for those who appreciate understated elegance. Its design traces back to the original 1950s Visodate models, and that heritage influence is clearly visible in its clean, balanced dial and classic proportions. The watch typically features a polished stainless steel case with a smooth bezel and a slightly domed crystal, which together give it a subtle retro character without feeling outdated. The dial is simple yet sophisticated, often showcasing applied hour markers, a date window positioned at 3 o'clock, and a gently curved Visodate signature that adds a nostalgic touch to the overall aesthetic. At the heart of the watch is a Swiss automatic movement, known for its reliability and smooth performance. It winds itself through natural wrist motion and offers a dependable power reserve, making it practical for everyday wear while still maintaining traditional mechanical charm. The transparent case back in many versions allows a view of the movement, giving wearers a glimpse into the intricate engineering inside, which enhances its appeal for enthusiasts who value craftsmanship. The Visodate is designed to sit comfortably on the wrist, with a well-proportioned case that suits both formal and smart casual outfits. Number 7. Baltic Mr. Classic is a beautifully restrained dress watch that reflects modern micro-brand craftsmanship with a strong vintage influence, designed for those who appreciate minimalism, proportion, and subtle elegance. Its design language is rooted in mid-20th century watch aesthetics, featuring a clean, uncluttered dial that prioritizes balance and readability over complexity. The dial often comes in soft, understated tones with a smooth matte or lightly textured finish, paired with slender hands and refined hour markers that give it a calm and sophisticated presence on the wrist. The case design is one of its strongest visual elements, typically thin and elegantly shaped with softly curved lugs that allow the watch to sit naturally and comfortably. Its polished stainless steel finish enhances the dressy character, while the slim profile ensures it easily slips under a cuff, making it ideal for formal wear or minimal everyday styling. A double-domed sapphire crystal is often used, adding a vintage distortion effect at the edges while maintaining modern scratch resistance and clarity. Inside, the Baltic Mr. Classic is powered by a reliable automatic movement sourced from established Swiss or Japanese manufacturers, depending on the version. This ensures consistent performance, durability, and ease of servicing, while still maintaining an accessible price point compared to traditional Swiss luxury dress watches. The exhibition case back in many variants allows a view of the mechanical movement, adding a layer of appreciation for those who enjoy the engineering aspect of horology. Number 6 Tissot PRX Quartz is a modern reinterpretation of a 1970s classic, combining sharp retro styling with everyday practicality, making it one of the most recognizable integrated bracelet watches in its category. What immediately defines the PRX Quartz is its bold yet clean design language, featuring a distinctive tonneau-shaped case and an integrated stainless steel bracelet that flows seamlessly from the case without traditional lugs. This design gives the watch a unified, architectural look that feels sporty, stylish, and contemporary at the same time. The brushed finishing on the bracelet contrasts with polished accents, creating a dynamic interplay of light that enhances its premium appearance. The dial of the PRX Quartz is equally refined, often featuring a textured or sunburst pattern that adds depth and character under different lighting conditions. Applied hour markers and slim hands maintain a clean, modern aesthetic while ensuring strong legibility. A date window at 3 o'clock is neatly integrated into the layout, adding functionality without disrupting the symmetry of the design. The flat sapphire crystal provides excellent scratch resistance and clarity, reinforcing its durability for daily wear. Inside, the watch is powered by a precise Swiss quartz movement, which is known for exceptional accuracy, low maintenance, and long battery life. This makes the PRX Quartz especially appealing to those who want the look and feel of a luxury sports watch without the upkeep of a mechanical movement. The slim profile of the quartz version also makes it more comfortable on the wrist and easier to wear under cuffs or during everyday activities. Number 5 Mido Baroncelli Heritage is a refined Swiss dress watch that represents timeless elegance, traditional watchmaking values, and understated luxury in a very balanced form. Inspired by classic architectural proportions and minimalist design principles, this timepiece focuses on purity of style rather than visual complexity. Its polished stainless steel case is slim, smooth, and highly refined, allowing it to sit effortlessly on the wrist and slide easily under a shirt cuff, which makes it an ideal companion for formal and professional settings. The overall silhouette is delicate yet confident, giving it a sophisticated presence without being overly flashy. The dial of the Baroncelli Heritage is where its elegance truly shines. It is typically designed with a clean, symmetrical layout, featuring applied indices, fine Dauphine-style hands, and a subtle date window that blends seamlessly into the overall composition. The surface often carries a soft sunray or lacquer finish that reflects light gently, adding depth without compromising its minimal character. Every detail is carefully executed to create a sense of harmony and refinement, making the watch visually calm and highly readable at the same time. Inside, the watch is powered by a Swiss automatic movement, known for its reliability, smooth operation, and respectable power reserve. This mechanical heart reflects traditional horological craftsmanship and ensures that the watch remains functional without requiring a battery. Many versions also feature a transparent caseback, allowing a view of the intricate movement, gears, and oscillating rotor, which adds a layer of appreciation for mechanical engineering. Number 4 Seiko Presage Sharp-Edged Series SPB 165 is a modern expression of Japanese watchmaking artistry, blending sharp geometric design with traditional craftsmanship in a way that feels both contemporary and deeply refined. What immediately sets this watch apart is its distinctive dial texture, inspired by traditional Japanese hemp leaf patterns known as asanoha. This repeating geometric motif creates a strong sense of depth and structure, while also interacting with light in a subtle but striking way. Depending on the angle, the dial shifts between bold contrast and soft shimmer, giving the watch a dynamic visual personality that feels far more complex than a standard dress watch. The case design follows the same philosophy of precision and angular elegance. Crafted in stainless steel, it features sharply defined edges, clean transitions, and a refined brushed finish that enhances its modern character. Despite its detailed geometry, the watch maintains a balanced and wearable form factor that sits comfortably on the wrist. The sapphire crystal on the front adds durability and clarity, while the exhibition case back reveals the movement inside, reinforcing its mechanical authenticity. Number 3 Seiko Presage Arita Porcelain Dial is a remarkable expression of Japanese artistry in watchmaking, distinguished by its rare porcelain dial crafted using the traditional Arita ceramic technique that dates back centuries. This dial is the centerpiece of the watch, offering a pure, smooth, and almost luminous surface that feels completely different from standard metal or sunburst finishes. Each dial is carefully fired and finished, resulting in a slightly organic texture that carries subtle depth, making every piece feel unique and handcrafted. The crisp white porcelain creates a sense of purity and elegance, while the finely printed Roman numerals or indices appear sharply defined against its delicate surface, enhancing readability with a refined vintage-inspired charm. The case is crafted from stainless steel with a polished finish that complements the softness of the porcelain dial, creating a balanced contrast between strength and fragility. Its proportions are designed in a classic dress watch style, ensuring it remains slim and comfortable on the wrist, easily slipping under formal attire. A box-shaped sapphire or mineral crystal is used to protect the dial while adding a slight vintage distortion effect that enhances its artistic appeal. Inside, the watch is powered by a reliable Seiko automatic movement, known for its durability, smooth performance, and practical everyday functionality. This mechanical engine reflects Seiko's commitment to accessible yet high-quality horology, offering both manual winding capability and a solid power reserve. The exhibition case back allows a view of the movement in motion, adding depth to the overall experience of ownership. Number 2 Seiko Presage Craftsmanship Urushi dial is one of the most artistic expressions in Seiko's Presage lineup, showcasing traditional Japanese lacquer artistry combined with precise mechanical watchmaking. The standout feature of this watch is its handcrafted Urushi dial, created using a centuries-old Japanese lacquering technique where natural tree sap is carefully layered, polished, and cured over time. This process gives the dial a deep, glossy black surface that feels almost infinite in its depth, absorbing light in a way that creates a rich, mirror-like finish. Fine golden or white Roman numerals are often applied using traditional methods, contrasting beautifully against the dark lacquer and enhancing its classical elegance. The case is typically crafted from polished stainless steel, designed with refined dress watch proportions that emphasize slimness and sophistication. Its curved lugs and smooth bezel help the watch sit comfortably on the wrist, while maintaining a timeless formal appearance. A box-shaped sapphire crystal is commonly used, adding a subtle vintage distortion effect that complements the traditional aesthetic of the dial while providing modern scratch resistance. Inside, the watch is powered by a reliable Seiko automatic movement, offering dependable timekeeping, manual winding capability, and a practical power reserve. This movement reflects Seiko's balance between traditional craftsmanship and accessible mechanical engineering, ensuring long-term durability and everyday usability. The exhibition case back allows a view of the mechanical movement, adding a technical contrast to the artistic beauty of the front dial. Number 1 Tissot Gentleman Powermatic 80 Silicium is a modern Swiss all-rounder that blends elegant styling with advanced mechanical engineering, making it one of the most versatile watches in its class. Its design is clean, refined, and contemporary, built around a perfectly balanced stainless steel case that sits comfortably between dress and sport aesthetics. The case has smooth curves, polished edges, and a well-proportioned profile that allows it to transition effortlessly from formal wear to casual outfits, giving it a true, one-watch versatility appeal. The integrated look is subtle but refined, and the finishing quality gives it a premium presence on the wrist without being overly loud or flashy. The dial is one of its strongest elements, typically featuring a finely textured sunburst or gradient finish that plays beautifully with light. Applied indices and sharp Dauphine-style hands enhance readability while maintaining a sophisticated look. A date window at 3 o'clock is neatly integrated into the design, preserving symmetry and functionality at the same time. The sapphire crystal on top ensures excellent scratch resistance and clarity, reinforcing its long-term durability and everyday practicality. Inside, the watch is powered by the Powermatic 80 automatic movement, which is one of its key highlights. It delivers an impressive power reserve of up to 80 hours, meaning the watch can sit unused for several days and still continue running accurately. The inclusion of a silicon balance spring improves resistance to magnetic fields and enhances long-term precision, making it more reliable in modern environments where electronic devices are common.